Did you know the world's oldest known board game was played over 5,000 years ago? Not by kids in a dusty playground, but by Egyptian pharaohs preparing for the afterlife? This game was called Senet, and it wasn't just entertainment. It was a spiritual journey. Senet was found buried alongside King Tut, crafted from gold and ivory. Egyptians believed the game helped guide the soul through the Duat, the realm of the dead, toward eternal peace. The board had 30 squares, and players used sticks or knucklebones to move their pieces. But this wasn't just luck. Each move symbolized a step through trials, divine judgment, and rebirth. Senet appears in tomb paintings, religious texts, and even prayers. It was more than a game, it was a ritual, a way to connect with gods like Ra, Thoth, and Osiris. Today, historians and gamers alike are reviving Senet, trying to decode its rules and rediscover its magic. It's a reminder that games have always been more than play. They're reflections of culture, belief, and identity. So next time you roll the dice or shuffle a deck, remember, the first players weren't just having fun. They were preparing for eternity. Did you know, the oldest known board game in human history was played not for fun, but for the soul? It's called Senet, and it dates back to 3100 BCE, over 5,000 years ago. This wasn't just a pastime. It was a sacred ritual, a bridge between the living and the dead. Senet was played by Egyptian royalty, including Tutankhamun, who was buried with a lavish Senet board made of gold and precious wood. Why? Because Egyptians believed the game helped guide the soul through the Duat, the treacherous underworld, toward eternal peace. The board had 30 squares, arranged in 3 rows of 10. Players used sticks or knucklebones to move their pieces. But this wasn't just a game of chance. Each move represented a spiritual trial, dodging chaos, seeking favor from gods like Ra, Thoth, and Osiris. Senet appears in tomb paintings, religious scrolls, and even prayers. It was a metaphor for life, death, and rebirth, a cosmic journey disguised as a board game. Today, archaeologists and game designers are trying to reconstruct the rules, which were never fully written down. Some believe Senet evolved into later games like backgammon. Others think it was purely symbolic, a game no one ever truly won. And yet, people still play it today, not just to understand ancient Egypt, but to feel a connection to something timeless, a game that once held the fate of a soul. So here's the question. If a game could decide your destiny, would you dare to play? Subscribe for more strange and amazing history facts.